Guten Tag, der Ära ist wieder da. Wir spielen Greedfall und es geht weiter. Wir müssen die erste Prüfung ablegen. Die Prüfung des Wassers. Oh, ich bin ja für Wasserdampf. Wo muss ich denn da hin? Hier runter? Nee. Da komme ich... Ich renne gerade in die falsche Richtung, denke ich. Geht's vielleicht hier hinten irgendwie gleich weiter. Mal gucken. Also, wir werden jetzt die Prüfung des Wassers versuchen abzulegen, wenn wir sie denn finden können. Ihr wisst, da ist Wasser. Ja, Prüfung bestanden. Ich weiß, wo Wasser ist und ich weiß, wie es aussieht. Hier ist noch mehr. Oder auch nee, oder was auch immer. Lauf, ruft hinter mir mein Trainer. So. Jetzt wird es spannend. Es gibt verschiedene Möglichkeiten, die Prüfung zu lösen.
Do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed. And there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Mhm.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Okay. Na dann schauen wir mal. Man soll nicht immer kämpfen, hieß es. Das sehe ich ja immer ein bisschen anders. Ich bin ja so ein... Wenn man sich durchballern kann, warum soll ich mich nicht durchballern? Ich bin halt wahrscheinlich wirklich eine Reneixe.
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep. You did it. They're sleeping. We should be able to pass without a fight.
Okay. Na gut, dann bin ich ein netter Kerl. Ist schon gut, dass ich Siora mitgenommen habe. Hilft mir jetzt einfach. So. Die weiß schon, wie das geht. So, wieder eins weiter runtergeklettert. Bleib erstmal hier oben. So viel dazu. Bin ich zu schwach für. Ich bleib nicht oben, ich gehe runter. Das mit der Stärke, das ist halt einfach echt manchmal. Alter. Der hat Zweihänder, du. Der kesselt. Jetzt habe ich natürlich aber doch Viecher getötet, siehst du? Und was will ich machen? Die haben mich angegriffen. Und fürs dumme Rumgehen fehlt mir die Kraft. Gucken wir mal. Ja, hier hätten wir umgehen können, wenn wir hier drüben lang gegangen wären. Das hat ja dann nicht funktioniert. Schade. Biete Afra deine Hilfe an.
Watch out, Anadai! You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides, keys for the sacred rituals.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. and it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated.
Okay.
And I was suddenly with you again. This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think this stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. Here this looks like a snowflake. The snow, or this drawing looks like an infant. The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. On this stone, the sun is visible. This stone bears the image of a storm, or perhaps the wind.
Eis. Gut, okay. Ja. Der Wind, dann war es kalt. Warte mal.
Once again, these visions open gates. Try to remember them.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated.
Okay.
And I was suddenly with you again.
So, ich bin hoch. Was ist denn das?
This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
Wassertropfen. Warte mal, dann machen wir das mal. Sonnenstein. Dann wurde ich hier davon getragen. So. Bewältige Prüfung des Wassers. Ich habe ein bisschen... Tja, so richtig weiter geht's ja hier jetzt nicht.
I need a bit of practice.
Hier komme ich nicht hoch. Hier fehlt einfach Klettern Level 3. Ha!
Karans, I need to talk to you.
Ja.
I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mind shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Na klar.
I cannot go there now, but we will talk about it again.
Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Weil das ist ja jetzt gerade ein blöder Zeitpunkt. Ich habe hier so eine Prüfung am Laufen. Okay.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tearfredi. And a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einon Frichtemann.
Sprich mit Ländern über die Prüfung. Also irgendwie war das jetzt... War das wirklich eine Prüfung? Na, wir gucken mal. Ich bin zumindest noch am Leben und ich bin wieder da. Kann man ja mal so rumsehen.
Bertir to mad on Ormanawi. I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
Aha.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tearfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you.
Oh yeah.
You sent the beasts into a deep sleep. That was very clever. Another before you did the same. In the second room, you have awoken the Dosentats to better best them. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of rules and wisdom. It is a difficult path,
Okay.
but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion.
Also
The
ganz dumm haben wir uns nie
friendship of
angestellt.
Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Gut.
Am I authorized to encounter Einon Frichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
Das ist
I
klar.
suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Deirdre, Blacknid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother, alas, can tell us nothing more.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Yora. On divorced Tirse. Mourning is a difficult time to pass.
And divorced Tirse. Thank you, Glinda.
Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlug.
I've already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of Vignamri, near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. As for Dunkas,
Das weiß ich doch. Ich
he
kenne die da
leads
alle.
the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekiden Nadages.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank you, Glenda.
Qua'awalamsek. I hope that you will find him.
Lauf mal von Pontius zu Pilatus. Ah, Leute. Ich will nie so viel durch die Gegend laden. Jetzt Gott, sterbe mich gleich wieder voll. So. Sprich mit Konstantin. Warte mal. So, was ist denn jetzt hier? Quest. Nee. So, Siora, dann mach mal deine jetzt. Pass auf.
Karantz, I want you and will you...
Of course. Let's go.
So, jetzt geht das los hier. Wo müssen wir hin? Los geht's. Ich weiß halt nicht, ob ich mit dieser Afra noch weitermachen will. Das ist so scheiße. Die hat also ganz schön komisches Zeug gemacht. Wobei, wir könnten ja mal Folgendes machen. Wir können ja mal kurz rausnehmen. Die Afra nehmen wir mit. So, dann gucken wir mal. Brumm, brumm, brumm. So, ihr Kackbratzen.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the
Oh,
light?
Kollege.
Not really, Father. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My
Oh,
mother
yeah.
would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for
Oh,
this
yeah.
reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Valristel. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish
Ui,
severely.
ui, 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 ui.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Ja, da bin ich ja mal gespannt. Wo muss ich denn da hin? Da können wir ja mal... So, warte mal. Und dann... Keine Ahnung, ob das jetzt... Nee. Dunkas, Wedrat, rote Wälder, Lager. Doch, wir haben da, siehst du? Ha! Ich bin ein Fuchs. Das kriegen wir schon alles auf die Reihe. Also, mal gucken, hier sind jetzt tatsächlich noch... Das können wir nämlich auch mal mit ansteuern. Da unten sind irgendwelche Typen. Muss ich mit denen kämpfen? Muss ich. Na gut. Und dieser Munition dabei. Das ist gut. So, na dann. Ja, das sieht gut aus. Das sieht gut aus. So, jetzt gucken wir erstmal hier. Was läuft denn hier? So, jetzt gehen wir erstmal hier lang, jetzt gehen wir erstmal hier. Ich will dann erstmal ein bisschen Munition noch. Die hatten jetzt wieder alle gar keine Munition dabei, das ist ärgerlich. So, jetzt gehen wir erstmal hier schauen. Machen das Lager an. Guten Tag. Immer schön, wenn man so ein Lager aufstellen kann. So, und dann gucken wir mal weiter. So, finde ich den gravierten Stein. Das ist alles
Here's
zerklopft.
the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stones speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadeg's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
Sprich mit dem Hüter, dann müssen wir wieder zurück. Das muss ich echt sagen, dieses durch die Gegend geschicke, das ist einfach echt nervig. Du bist halt nur am durch die Gegend latschen. So. Muss man halt die Schnellreisen jetzt nehmen. Ich habe keine Lust, die ganze Zeit durch die Gegend zu rennen. So. Na, da schauen wir doch mal, was da wird.
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
Oh. Na, hier haben sie aber schön gewütet.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. Empty. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
This workshop was purposely devastated.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Donkas's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador and we'll find out.
Vigigador. Und dann find out. Come in and find out. So, das geht aber glaube ich auch wieder mit einer Schnellreise. So, jawohl. Das läuft jetzt. Das habe ich jetzt. Mann, Mann, Mann. Und ich bin immer wieder da. Hallo Dunkas. Ich schon wieder.
What brings you here, Onomanawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the keeper of promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaigse. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Okay.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well.
Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkers.
Oh Mann.
Ich
Ich muss ja dann wieder hierher. Das ist halt einfach, wenn mich die Abgesandten der Kongregation schicken. Hätte ich es vorher gewusst, hätte man wahrscheinlich so andere Sachen kleiner machen können, aber na gut, das ist egal. Ich laufe jetzt. Mann, oh Mann, oh Mann, oh Mann, oh Mann, oh Mann, oh Mann. Das ist echt eine ganz schöne durch die Gegend-Schickung hier. Ich weiß gar nicht, was ich die ganze Zeit erzählen soll, während wir uns hier irgendwelche Landschaften angucken und ihr dabei zugucken könnt, wie ich hier mich verlaufe. Das ist einfach grundsätzlich, habe ich wieder, ja, muss da irgendwie nach rechts. Lass die Viecher ja in Ruhe, wir kämpfen jetzt nicht, wir laufen. Kein Bock mehr auf Kämpfen. So, ich war schon mal irgendwann hier. Hier geht's überhaupt nicht nach rechts. Hier ist ein Lager. Ach, hier war ich ja schon wieder. Guck mal, ist alles zu, hier komme ich nicht hoch. Komme ich da hoch? Warte mal. Komm mal her, mein Freund. Na klar, das wäre ja auch zu einfach. Obwohl mit Neue, bla bla Sülz. Scheiße war's. So. Wir gehen nochmal hier oben hin. Dann schauen wir nochmal. So, also. Wie komme ich jetzt da hin? Hier und dann müssen wir hier hoch. Ich bin jetzt hier runtergerannt. Okay, na gut, dann probieren wir das mal. Das ist einfach echt grenzwertig. Dieses Gelatsche. Die haben halt auch direkt meine Achillesferse rausgesucht und haben sie gesagt, okay Freunde, was kann der Nidder-Typ? Das machen wir. Dann, komm, lass uns mal ein Spiel machen, wo man für jede Quest einfach sinnlos von A nach B laufen muss. In einer Open World, die nur so tut, als wäre sie eine Open World, sondern überall Barrieren hat und eigentlich alles mit Korridoren voll hat. Das wird voll fetzig, haben die gesagt. Und da habe ich gesagt, ja, mach mit. So. Und jetzt sitze ich hier und spiele dieses Spiel. So. Hi, mein Guter.
Signora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises.
Yes, yes.
Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric. Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
Was hast du denn?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it
Nee,
to
hat er
us?
nicht hier.
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother.
Oh,
I do
Type.
not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
I understand your fear. Take some time to think. We'll come back later to see you.
Puh. Warte mal, wie sieht denn das hier aus? Okay, wir können die Rückkehr ins Dorf verhandeln. Und dann werden wir weiterschauen, das werden wir hinkriegen. Aber ich brauche jetzt mit den scheiß Priestern, will ich mir jetzt nicht drohen. Die Arschkrampen mag niemand. Das kann ich dann mit mir selber auch nicht vereinbaren. Das sind übelste Arschkrampen. Das ist... I am the keeper of promises. You know? There was a time. Ba-da-dum, da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. La 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 la. Ach komm jetzt, komisches... Ja, ich mag das nicht. Navigator Klaus. Ich bin der Navigator Klaus. Diese Schlauchgeschichten sind echt richtig fies. So, dann wenn er bei so einer Open World kann ich wenigstens noch irgendwie sinnlos querfeld einhüpfen. Das sieht scheiße aus. Und das Pferd bricht sich die Beine, aber so grundsätzlich komme ich da noch hin. So jetzt, komm.
What brings you here, Onomanau?
We found Karadeg. You were right. He was hiding in the woods.
I know him well. Like I know everyone in my clan.
Sehr gut.
His life is in danger. Some priests from Teleme are searching for him and they won't leave him in peace.
So they are the ones he fears.
Dunkas, you cannot let him fall into
Jawohl.
these priests' hands. He is one of us.
I know, but my role as a chief is to preserve the peace in this village. Being chased by the Renaigse probably only stirred up his anger. I do not wish to take the risk of him bringing it here.
Dunkas, could you not accept him in your clan again? In the name of our friendship?
You are a Karants, and your friendship is precious to us. For you, I agree to make this effort. I only hope that Karadeg will contain his hate and open himself to our point of view.
Okay.
The help you are giving him might show him that the Renaigse are not all the same. Is there anything else?
So, gut.
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkas.
Qua awalum seg.
Gut. Jetzt hat es mich direkt hin teleportiert. Das ist aber mal nett. Danke, liebes Spiel. So, jetzt.
Renaigse, you have returned.
We would like to talk once more about the glyphs on this stone.
I told you that I did not want to hear about this promise
Okay.
any longer.
You wanted to go back to your original clan, didn't you? You were hoping that Dunkus would welcome you. He is prepared to do so. He simply hopes that you will put aside the anger that is inside you.
When I left, I thought Dunkus was too soft,
Ja.
too nice with the Renaigse. I was hoping to fight them with Bladnid. But in the end, she also chose to negotiate with them. So, I might as well go back home. Thank you for convincing him to take me back. Here, take this piece of tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions.
Sehr gut.
I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iselt.
Jetzt habe ich euch. Jetzt habe ich euch. Ihr Kackbratzen. Geht's nicht um die Seelen und so. Jetzt können wir die richtig wegschießen. Das ist gut. Achtung, jetzt komme ich.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Vertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora? No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lives. You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here. And even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied. They mocked us and insulted the memory of our mother. I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
Das ist mir egal.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Onol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Siora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
Gut, Freunde. Jetzt ist die Soria wieder freundlich. Jetzt haben wir das wieder hingekriegt. Ich sage an der Stelle vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Und ja, beim nächsten Mal geht's weiter. Bis dahin. Ciao, ciao. Der Ära.